I am located in one of the most famous beaches in all Mexico, known as Acapulco. Acapulco is a city located in the state of Guerrero that also belongs to my country, Mexico. And I need to say that the only reason I came is because I want to show you one of the most amazing spectacles you will see in Mexico that is known as diving in La Quebrada de Acapulco. So as you can see, people from Acapulco makes a lot of, announcings for this spectacle that we will see later. What is amazing from this spectacle is that you will see some diver jumping from a high cliff until the sea. I am not really sure what the altitude of this kind of cliff is. I guess it will be around 50 meters tall. I am not really sure. That's the reason why I came to this place, and later we will see that. And as I mentioned, Acapulco is some of the most visited beaches in Mexico, and you will see behind me that there is a lot of people, so that is true. Acapulco has always been a little bit stressing for me because there are a lot of people everywhere, and sometimes, and even traveling alone, I worry a little bit about the security of my stuff. But yeah, basically to enjoy the evening, I only came to the beach to have some lunch, to have some beer, and later I will head to the spectacle of the divers at La Quebrada de Acapulco. Yeah. But basically we will enjoy the evening at the beach, that is La Caleta, beach La Caleta. And I was surprised to see that I didn't know, because I have already come in the past, but right there we had like some kind of museum, like aquatic museum, but nowadays it doesn't exist anymore. I just witnessed something unbelievable. A woman lost sight of the sun, and she was getting really desperate. I reached her to see if she needed help. Some minutes passed and some lifeguard got next to us with the children. That was really crazy, really unbelievable. Everything is fine right now. Something I have to mention is that in the past it was known for some Mexicans that Acapulco was kind of dangerous, but nowadays there is a lot of safety. I have seen a lot of military force all around Acapulco, so I can say nowadays it's more safe. And the waiter was telling me that in case that children was still lost, they were really going to find him. So I can say nowadays the condition in Acapulco is really different. We're already at La Quebrada. Right behind me you can see the amazing cliff where some of the bravest people in all Acapulco take a leap of faith, and I call it leap of faith because, as you can see, that cliff is really tall, around 40 meters tall, I don't know, but basically they take that leap and fall into the ocean. But they are some of the most expert swimmers in all Acapulco. Right now we are very far from the place where they jump. We can walk closer to watch this spectacle, but as you can see, there are a lot of people looking at this spectacle on the street, and also right behind me. So there are different scales to watch this spectacle. You can come at 7, at 8, at 9 p.m. But the most two amazing will be at 8 p.m. at 9 p.m. because they will jump to the ocean with some torch, and it will be really amazing. So let's go. I just wanted to show you that there is a boat in case some of the divers basically have an accident or something like that. They can go out of the ocean. And just as I mentioned, there are a lot of people right there because in some minutes a person will jump from that cliff. And I think from this point we can see some of the divers right where there is my finger. But just look how tall that rock is. Really tall, and I am really far from that point, but we can see them from here. I am in the lowest point of the place where people can watch these divers. I was able to wait in this position that will be like the closest one we will have when they jump at 9 p.m. Unfortunately, I will have to wait like another 30 minutes, because I couldn't get in time to watch the divers at 8 p.m. And also I wanted to show you that some people is putting some messages on the wall. Basically there is a number, phone number, which you can send a WhatsApp and you can send any message you want. But yeah, people is taking the opportunity to send some messages and print it on the rocks. They are walking really close to people. They are just in front of us with the torch. But I want to show you not only that because we have already turned on the lights. Just look at this. It's really scary. They are going down on this side of the wall. I guess they will take the boat to cross to the other side and start climbing. I remember that's what happened, but let's wait because it's have been some years since I came, but I don't really remember. They jump from this side of the wall. They start climbing, like we can see over there. But what I am really surprised is that we finally have a female diver. As I mentioned, they will jump and they will start carrying all the wall until they get until the highest point right there. But even just climbing is really risky. So yeah, kind of scary and terrifying. Ah, just look at that. Yeah, she's also joining them, and everyone is already in the water. They still need to climb all that really high. And I want to point something out. They are not only really good swimmers, but they are also really good at climbing. Just look at that. No protection, anything, only their hands and their feet. Basically, they are barely nude, only their underwear, but yeah, they're climbing all that. Of course, maybe they already know like the path to get to the top, like there. But anyway, it's really risky. Just look at that. And they have like different paths, but everyone is already climbing on their own pace. I don't know about you, but I am not a really good swimmer, and that is really scary. I think they will try different attitudes. Like they are in three groups of two, but in a moment we will see. I think first the highest will jump, then the middle, and then the ones at the bottom. But I think it is by attitudes, and I am not really sure what the attitude of each one is. But yeah, the female diver is on the lowest point, and well, let's see. They are telling us that she's 14 years old only. But obviously, in order to achieve something like that, they need to train for several years. But can you believe she's only 14 years old? Whoa! They still need to swim to the other side, but it's really amazing. Now this is like the second attitude. Ah, 28 meters. Yeah. So I'm not really sure what the first attitude was, but it was only like 5 meters below, maybe. And there he goes. They have told us that they will try a couple dives, so let's wait and see how they do it. I guess it will be like a coordinated jump. So let's see. That was really amazing. And yes, they did the couple dive. It was a coordinated dive. I was mistaken. It seems like the highest point is 35 meters. Only by 5 meters I was mistaken, but yeah, that is the tallest point, and they are about to do it.
Ahí está. Ahora se llevan los papeles.
What the fuck? That was really insane. And I want to show you how the ocean is looking like right now. Can you imagine that? Would you be brave enough to try that? I wouldn't, never, never, never in my life. And of course, there is something I had to do. I sent my message to the rock. Bueno, aquí estamos con
Lilia,
Lilia. Lilia está un poquito nerviosa por la cámara. ¿Cuántos años llevas haciendo esto?
4 años.
¿4 años? ¿Tu familia se dedica también a esto?
Sí, mi papá y mi hermano.
Ah, ok. Y entonces, tu papá fue la primera
Tradición
generación.
familiar, sí.
¿Ahorita de cuántos metros saltaste?
De 15, pero ya lo he hecho de 28 metros de altura.
Ah, ok, de 28 metros. Y ahorita es por seguridad, ¿no? Supongo.
Sí, se le puede decir
Ah,
que
ok.
sí.
Y por ejemplo, ¿qué consiste su entrenamiento?
Pues hacer ejercicio, correr, hacer abdominales, condicionamiento físico, nadar, tirar clavados.
Ajá.
Un poco de
¿Alguno de
todo.
ustedes en algún momento ha estado considerado para las Olimpiadas o algo así?
No,
¿No? ¿Nadie? Pues es que precisamente como mencionas, ¿no? Es mucha coordinación,
Mucha coordinación,
mucha
sí.
resistencia física. Pero bueno, pues desgraciadamente no les ha tocado y esperemos que algún día pues, algo así les pueda tocar. Pues muchísimas gracias. por
gracias
tu
a ti por tu visita.
tiempo.
Hasta luego.
As we saw last night, this spectacle is breathtaking. And as I mentioned, the people that jumps from that cliff is some of the bravest people in all Acapulco. As they mentioned last night, the girl that was participating in this event was only 14 years old. Can you believe that? Only 14 years. And I wouldn't be brave enough to try something like that, like jumping from that cliff. If you're brave enough to come to Acapulco, I challenge you to come. And of course, guys, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you on the next adventure.